Have you ever held a Snickers bar in your hand, taken a blissful bite, and wondered, where did this peanut come from? Who dedicated their life to ensuring this caramel layer flows just right? And why is every Snickers bar so perfectly consistent? If so, congratulations, you're not alone. Today, we're embarking on a blockbuster-worthy adventure from the factory to your hands, where Snickers is born, shaped, and prepared to slide into your stomach with unmatched precision. Every legendary story begins with an elite selection process. In the case of Snickers, that means choosing only the highest quality ingredients, because a world-famous chocolate bar doesn't just come into existence by accident. From the crispiest peanuts handpicked from top-tier farms to the rich golden caramel that could make even the pickiest sweet tooth swoon, or the fluffy nougat softer than a cloud in a fairy tale. Every component undergoes an intense quality inspection stricter than Hollywood's toughest auditions. If a peanut dares to be too small, oddly shaped, or slightly off color, it's immediately rejected. There's no room for imperfection in the Snickers universe. Once they pass the selection round, the peanuts are thrown into gigantic roasting drums where a magical transformation begins. These massive rotating ovens work tirelessly to achieve that perfect crunch without turning the peanuts into charcoal. When they're golden and aromatic, they move on to the chopping station, where high-speed blades slice them into uniform pieces with ninja-like precision. Meanwhile, in another corner of the factory, the caramel making squad is working its magic. This is where butter, sugar, and milk come together in a bubbling cauldron of sweetness, creating that signature gooey texture. But here's the catch: caramel is a diva. It demands exact temperatures. Too hot, and it turns into a rock-hard disaster. Too cold, and it slides right off the nougat like a runaway train. The science behind caramel is nothing short of alchemy. And what about the nougat? If you've ever wondered why it's so airy, sweet, and delightfully chewy, the secret lies in whipped egg whites, honey, and sugar, beaten to perfection until it becomes a light, fluffy base. It's then rolled into massive sheets and cut into perfectly shaped rectangles, forming the backbone of the Snickers bar. Nougat is essentially the foundation, the spine of Snickers, and like everything else, it must pass rigorous quality checks before it moves on. Now that all the key players are ready, it's time for the grand assembly. Nougat slabs line up neatly on the conveyor belt. Golden caramel is drizzled over them like a molten waterfall, and chopped peanuts rain down like confetti at a celebration. But hold on, something is still missing. That's right, the chocolate coating. Welcome to the enrobing process, a fancy term for giving Snickers bars a luxurious chocolate bath. As they glide along the production line, they disappear beneath a curtain of rich, melted milk chocolate. But this isn't just any ordinary chocolate. It's been tempered to perfection, ensuring it hardens into that glossy, satisfying shell that makes every bite irresistible. After their chocolate makeover, the bars enter the cooling tunnel, a high-tech chamber where the temperature is meticulously controlled. This step ensures the chocolate sets properly without becoming dull or brittle. There's no room for drippy, sticky messes here. Every Snickers bar must emerge with a flawless, snappable coating. But wait, there's still one more obstacle: quality control. Snickers bars must face a final boss-level challenge before they can officially graduate to store shelves. Advanced cameras and sensors scan every single bar, searching for any imperfections, whether it's an uneven shape, inconsistent chocolate coverage, or incorrect weight. If a bar doesn't meet the strict standards, it's instantly removed from the line. No merci. Only after passing all these intense trials does Snickers get wrapped in its signature packaging, neatly boxed, and sent off to destinations around the world. Whether you're in the US, Europe, or Asia, when you unwrap a Snickers bar, rest assured it has survived an epic journey to reach you. But Snickers isn't just about satisfying cravings, it's also about sustainability. Mars Incorporated has committed to sourcing 100% of its cocoa from certified sustainable farms, ensuring fair wages and ethical working conditions for farmers. They also work with peanut farmers to reduce water usage and pesticide reliance. while the factory itself continuously optimizes energy efficiency and waste reduction. So next time you bite into a Snickers, take a moment to appreciate the incredible effort, engineering, and craftsmanship that went into making it. A Snickers bar is not just a snack, it's a masterpiece of modern confectionery science. Have you ever unwrapped a Ferrero Rocher, admired its golden elegance, and wondered, how on earth do they make these little spheres of chocolate perfection with such consistency? Why does every bite feel like a luxurious experience? And most importantly, why can't I stop eating them? If so, buckle up because today we are diving deep into the secret world of Ferrero Rocher production. This is a tale of precision, technology, and craftsmanship all working together to create the ultimate chocolate indulgence. The journey of Ferrero Rocher begins long before it reaches your hands. It starts with selecting only the finest ingredients, because let's be honest, a masterpiece is only as good as its materials. The key players in this golden treat include premium hazelnuts, velvety milk chocolate, rich cocoa butter, and a legendary Nutella filling. These ingredients don't just appear out of nowhere. Each hazelnut is carefully sourced and put through a rigorous selection process. If a hazelnut dares to be too small, too wrinkly, or too pale, it is immediately cast aside. Only the best can join the ranks of Ferrero Rocher. But before the hazelnuts can fulfill their destiny, there's another crucial component that must be prepared, the wafer shell. This delicate, crispy sphere is what gives Ferrero Rocher its signature crunch. The process starts with a carefully balanced batter made from wheat flour, sugar, salt, and water, mixed to the perfect consistency. The batter is then poured into specialized molds that shape them into half spheres before they are sent into high-temperature ovens. These ovens don't just bake wafers. They ensure each shell is flawlessly crisp, with just the right amount of lightness and strength to hold the rich filling inside. Here's where things get even more futuristic. Advanced AI-driven temperature sensors constantly monitor the baking process, making micro-adjustments in real time. Why? Because even a 1-degree variation could mean the difference between a wafer that's perfectly crispy and one that crumbles into dust. Yes, even the tiniest mistake is unacceptable in the world of Ferrero Rocher. Once baked, the wafer shells are cooled and sent for assembly, where the real magic begins. This is the moment they meet their soulmate, the Nutella filling. Now, if you thought Nutella was just something you spread on toast, think again. In Ferrero Rocher, it plays a far greater role, acting as the decadent glue that holds everything together. The process starts with a whole roasted hazelnut being placed at the center of each wafer half-sphere. Then, Nutella is injected with surgical precision, enveloping the hazelnut in its rich, chocolatey embrace. Once filled, another wafer half-sphere is carefully placed on top, sealing the chocolate treasure inside. And just like that, we have a perfectly round core of Ferrero Rocher, but it's still naked, unprotected, vulnerable. That's where the first chocolate coating comes in. The delicate wafer balls take a ride through a waterfall of melted milk chocolate, ensuring a smooth and even coating. This layer not only enhances the texture, but also provides a sticky surface for what comes next, the hazelnut coating. At this stage, the still warm, chocolate-coated spheres roll through a sea of chopped hazelnuts, which cling to their surface like golden confetti at a royal celebration. This hazelnut layer is what gives Ferrero Rocher its distinctive nutty crunch, a texture that contrasts perfectly with the smooth chocolate filling inside. But wait, we're not done yet. After the hazelnut bath, the chocolates go for one final dip in a second layer of milk chocolate. This outermost layer is what seals the deal, creating the glossy, rich shell that holds everything together. Now, with the chocolates fully assembled, it's time for them to get dressed for the party. And by party, we mean their iconic golden wrapping. High-speed wrapping machines work with laser-guided precision to carefully fold each sheet of delicate gold foil around the chocolates. This isn't just about aesthetics. The wrapping protects the chocolates from moisture and keeps them fresh until they reach your hands. But even with all this technology, Ferrero Rocher isn't taking any chances. Before these golden orbs are shipped off to stores, they must pass one final, brutal test, the ultimate quality inspection. At this stage, AI-powered computer vision systems scan every chocolate for flaws, cracks, or irregular shapes. If a chocolate doesn't meet Ferrero Rocher's exacting standards, it is mercilessly rejected. But even after this high-tech scrutiny, Ferrero Rocher still believes in the power of human taste testers. That's right, real people with highly trained palates sample chocolates from every batch to ensure they taste just as perfect as they look. Only once they pass all these tests do Ferrero Rochers make their way into their elegant plastic boxes, ready to be shipped to over 140 countries worldwide. From high-end gift boxes and luxury stores to the impulse buy section of your local supermarket, Ferrero Rocher is everywhere, spreading chocolate happiness one golden sphere at a time. But what about sustainability? Ferrero takes its environmental responsibility seriously. The company is committed to sourcing 100% sustainable cocoa and supports ethical hazelnut farming to ensure fair wages and eco-friendly practices. The brand is also reducing its carbon footprint by using renewable energy in production and constantly innovating in recyclable packaging solutions. So the next time you unwrap a Ferrero Rocher, savor the moment. Know that behind that one little chocolate sphere is an incredible journey of craftsmanship, precision, and passion. It's not just a chocolate, it's a tiny masterpiece wrapped in gold. The grand finale, a celebration of chocolate perfection, chocolate bar sparkles. After diving deep into the epic production processes of Snickers and Ferrero Rocher, one thing is crystal clear. These aren't just chocolate bars, they're marvels of engineering, precision, and pure indulgence. Each bite we take is the result of meticulous craftsmanship, advanced technology, and unwavering commitment to quality. Think about it. The Snickers bar, with its flawless layering of nougat, caramel, and crunchy peanuts, encased in silky milk chocolate, is a masterclass in balance. Every element has been fine-tuned to perfection, from the crunchy roasted peanuts to the chewy caramel that holds just the right amount of stretch. It's the snack of choice for millions, ready to silence hunger with one legendary bite. Then there's Ferrero Rocher, the golden orb of chocolate sophistication, where every hazelnut is chosen with the precision of a jeweler picking the finest gem. Wrapped in an exquisite golden foil, it's a symbol of luxury, craftsmanship, and timeless taste. From the delicate wafer shell to the rich Nutella filling and the double coat of chocolate and hazelnuts, it's a symphony of textures that melt in your mouth like a chocolate sonata. Despite their differences, one being a rugged, hearty, energy-packed snack, and the other an elegant, bite-sized treat for connoisseurs, both Snickers and Ferrero Rocher share one core philosophy, which is perfection in every bite. Whether it's the high-tech precision of AI-driven quality control or the centuries-old art of roasting hazelnuts to perfection, these chocolates aren't just made, they're crafted. And let's not forget the passion for sustainability that drives both brands. Whether it's Mars Incorporated's commitment to ethical cocoa farming or Ferrero's dedication to responsible hazelnut sourcing, these companies aren't just making chocolate, they're shaping a more sustainable and ethical future for the industry. So the next time you unwrap a Snickers or a Ferrero Rocher, take a moment to appreciate the science, art, and dedication behind it. You're not just eating a piece of chocolate, you're indulging in a masterpiece that has traveled across continents, undergone rigorous quality tests, and been perfected down to the last millimeter. If you love discovering the untold stories behind your favorite treats, hit that subscribe button. Who knows? Next time, we might take you inside the world of Toblerone, M&Ms, or even the legendary Lindt truffles. Because behind every great chocolate, there's a story waiting to be told.